What's up, guys? Welcome back to Just JP. My name is Justin, and today we are finally, after so many requests, getting into Gentle Giant, a very big progressive rock band that you guys have been recommending to me for such a long time. I'm sorry it's taken so long, but as you guys know, there's a lot more music out there than I'm going to ever be able to cover in the lifespan of me and the channel, which will continue as far as I know, indefinitely. This is from their fourth album, Octopus, which I hear is very highly regarded among their discography and just among prog rock in general, which was released in 1972. Gentle Giant were an English progressive rock band active between 1970 and 1980. So actually, that's not a very long lifetime. So what happened to Gentle Giant? What happened to them that they only lasted 10 years? I mean, is that true? And just before we get into the song, I just had a quick question for you guys. I know, I always have questions, but I like to keep it entertaining besides just, hi, I'm Justin, let's listen to the music. I like to get a little more in touch with you guys, and you guys can get a little bit more in touch with me. And going with that subject, what do you guys like about the channel? I'm not using this to blow smoke up my butt or anything like that. Yeah, the compliments are nice, but what is it about this channel that you enjoy as opposed to other, I guess, reaction channels? Because personally, I don't watch reaction videos. I just don't care. It's just not my thing. I'm not entertained by it, and I don't really care. And yet I do this. What is it that draws your attention to this channel? What is it that you like about this channel? And then going with that, actually, what is it that you don't like about this channel? Because I grow from criticism. Not harsh criticism, but I can't make the channel better if I don't know what's wrong with it. So what can I do to make this channel better? Besides putting out 7 videos a day, because I just couldn't. This isn't my full-time job. This is just fun, hobby. Well, this is beyond a hobby, but this is still in the fun realm of things, not in the job realm of things. I'm always open to any sort of criticism. Keep it nice, please. Anything that I can change to make your viewing experience better. I made the audio, as far as right now, the best it can be. I tried to get to the music and make it interesting and fun to listen to. I try to have a good variety of music because I like a variety of music in my life. I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. I really do. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments below. I want to know what you think of the song. I want to know what you think of Gentle Giant. Did I choose the right song to begin with? We're going to find out because it's the opening track on the album. This is Gentle Giant with the advent of Panurge.
They're coming over Chariton Bridge. Look, do you see the man who is poor but rich? What do you wish and where do you go? Where'd you go? Where are you? Where you from? Will you tell me your name? Rest a while, call me your friend. Please stay with me, I'd like to help. He said, how can I speak when I'm dry? How can I speak when I'm dry? So bring me aid and I'll answer your dear friend in need. I'd like your help. Please take me home. I'll stay with you. Look at my friend, look around my friend. Look at my friend, look all round you. Look at my friend, take all round you. Look at my friend, look all round you. Hey, friend. Look at my friend. Was made as their bond. Carried him home and provided for his needs and his shelter. This day was done as no other than life. Faithfully their vow was made, and from that day they were as one.
Okay, no lie. I absolutely loved that. Let me make sure my volume's right. Okay, now I can look at the camera. That was awesome. Hold on. Anytime that I get hyped for a song, I always have to stop myself because I want to know, what did you guys think of the song? Please let me know now. Pause the video, because here I go. From the very opening, with once again, we just talked about this listening to Fleet Foxes, but once again, the vocals and how they start solely with the vocals starting a cappella, but the way that they built that up was phenomenal. I loved it. It reminded me a lot, only because I've heard it before listening to this, even though I know year-wise this is earlier. It reminds me a lot of Haken and Cockroach King. It sounds like Haken actually got a lot of influence from Gentle Giant, perhaps this song, in doing that section in their music as well. But wow, I love the way that they opened. First of all, I really did enjoy just that section. Was it a little weird? Yes, but I don't feel like it was off-putting or inaccessible at all. I thought it was really, really cool, actually. But the way that the guitar in the background during that section just starts with little like classical hints. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's cool. Come on, let's go back.
They're coming over Chariton Bridge.
That's so cool. Like the guitar, and I think it's the piano in the back at that section. Like they're right between classical and jazzy. The way that the notes are played. Like, let me play it one more time. I'm sorry, but I actually really like this a lot. That little dun 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 dun. Not like that, but oh yeah, the whole opening is perfect. What I love about that, see, let me just compare because this is what I know, okay? Let me compare Haken with Cockroach King because they opened it the same way and then went into their main melody and main part of the song, okay? Gentle Giant are doing the exact same thing. So I'm going to take these two and compare just because, like I said, that's what I know. Not only, I feel like Gentle Giant with this song, with Advent, they had that section, but then the way that it worked its way into the main groove of the song flowed so much better and actually made sense within the song. It actually fit. Instead of feeling like, here's a cool harmonizing a cappella section to open the song, and then after that, forget it, let's do our own thing, whatever we want in the rest of the song, and we'll throw it in again at some point just because, hey, it sounded cool the first time. Now, I'm not saying that's what Haken did in that they mismanaged that part, but I just feel like musically it worked so much better here with Gentle Giant. Yeah, come on. And even musically, that's just a tight section with all the instruments coming in, and they know... One thing, I mention this a lot, but I think I have a good word for it now, is positioning, okay? Positioning is super important in composition and in making a song, making music. You're going to have at least typically 4 different instruments, 4 different people who in creating a song need to be in certain places at certain times. Of course, that's basic, no doubt. But I feel that one part of that can sometimes gets lost is awareness of it, right? Especially in music like this where maybe it's not, I don't know how they came about making this particular song. I don't know if this was very free form, like they were just jamming one day and this is kind of what came about, or if they sat down and really composed and wrote this out. Regardless, if you listen to this section right here musically, you can tell that they have great awareness of each other, great positioning in where the drum plays and the beat that it plays. Okay, in this space, the piano, the guitar can come in. Cool. And okay, the bassist is thinking, okay, with the drummer, listen to the pace he's setting. How can I make a nice rhythm to this? Okay, and then still allow space for guitar, piano, vocals, whichever. So I know that positioning is just very important to me, and I think that's what makes things interesting. That's why a lot of times I'll mention things like space in the music, space for other things to fill in, drop-ins and drop-outs with music. Because I think compositioning like this, you have a bottle of water that has a finite and limited amount that you can fill it with. If right now it's filled halfway, at least on mine, right now it's filled halfway. If you fill instrumentally a certain space, like all the way to the brim, then it's going to sound overpacked. It's just too much. That may be good for a climax, but it's not good for, in my opinion, like the whole song. Whereas if you're all the way down here and you have a ton of space, you need to begin to fill it with something to keep it interesting. And of course, this depends on the genre. Genres like ambient may have more space to deal with, whereas genres like metal or punk, or grindcore, if you want to go that direction, are going to be filled to the brim a lot of times with the sound. So it depends on the genre, of course, but I still feel that positioning in music and the composing part of it is very important. Getting back to the song, this is a perfect song. I'm actually going to playlist it because I actually really, really enjoyed this song, and everything in it was just spectacular. I really love the guitar in this thing. But listen to the spacing they have. There's something about the music itself that is... I honestly think that this is perfect. And then getting back to the singing side of it, what I meant with those like beginning harmonies is that in spirit, they're still kind of carried into like the verse and even like part of the chorus. So listen here. Just in the way that it's sung, stylistically. This is so cool. There's a lot of changes in just a 4-minute, 45-second, whatever song. There's a lot of changes, but the transitions I think are perfect. It's super interesting the whole way through. This was a great first song for me to pick. Like I said, I really just chose this album. One, the album cover looked really interesting. Octopus are really smart. Did you guys know that like octopus are like one of the smartest animals in the world? I believe it is. They're so cool. They're great at like solving puzzles, along with crows. Crows are also just undoubtedly smart and intelligent. It's crazy. But wow, this... This is almost like a progressive jazz kind of album with just a lot of the way like the melodies are being played and stuff. Yeah, this was awesome. To be 100% honest, I really want to listen to the next song to kind of see where this leads into. I'm not going to do it in this video. I may actually just record another video now. we'll see. But geez, this was really good. I really like his singing too. This kind of reminds me of Jethro Tull in that he has a voice that's slightly theatric, but never over theatrical or over dramatic. Octopus was allegedly named by Phil Schulman's wife, Roberta, as a pun on octo opus, 8 musical works reflecting the album's 8 tracks. Smart. Ray Schulman commented that Octopus was probably our best album with the exception, perhaps, of Acquiring the Taste. Musically, I was interested in the name like Panurge, one of the characters or people that's mentioned in the song before I get into the lyrics. But it says that Panurge is one of the principal characters in Gargantua and Pantagruel, a series of 5 novels by Francois Rabelais. He is known as exceedingly crafty, knave, libertine, and coward. In French, reference to Panurge occurs in the phrase mouton de Panurge, which describes an individual that will blindly follow others regardless of the consequences. Interesting. So Panurge is someone that just is a follower, not a leader, basically. If you're a Panurge, you're a follower, not a leader. Okay, interesting. And it looks like it's talking about some sort of story. They're coming over Sheraton Bridge. Look, do you see the man who is poor but rich? What do you wish and where do you go? Who are you? Where are you from? Will you tell me your name? Speak when I'm dry and my throat is burning. He said, bring me aid and I'll answer your doubts. Friend in need, I'd like your help. Please take me home. I'll stay with you. He says, my name is Panurge and I've come from a place down under. Panurge has come back and is following this guy, but why is he following this guy? So I'm actually not quite 100% sure what it could be about. But I'm reading an interview on ultimateclassicrock.com, and it's funny because it says the music is so dense, so challenging, so utterly bizarre, that it's often overlooked even by prog obsessives. I don't know, I didn't really feel like it was bizarre. I felt it was very unique and interesting, but at least with this song, I thought this song was like really accessible, and I didn't feel it was really weird. Maybe if you've never listened to music like this, I guess maybe it could be weird, but I don't know. No, it wasn't bizarre. It was a good kind of complex, accessible and complex. Yeah, this was absolutely an awesome song. I'm really interested in the rest of this album now. What did you guys think of it, though? You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below and let me know. And I hope that you guys have an amazing day. I'll see you later. Bye.